The stakes are just too high to leave it to your digital agency. The simple truth is, if you haven't worked in a complex B2B sales environment, you just don't get it. None of your processes will work. You can't understand and you can't deliver results for your clients. And that's what I see one of the biggest problems with digital agencies today. They think the complex sales process is the same for a consumer, for a SOHO, small business, for a SME, medium-sized business, or large business. It's fundamentally different at the top end of town. I was speaking with a friend the other week, and he was just really frustrated with all of the digital agencies that were pitching to him and just fundamentally missed the basics of how his proposition worked, how his proposition solves the customer's problems, understanding how he needed to build market momentum, understanding the stakeholders that he was selling to, and understanding the sales process. He was exasperated because all the digital agencies he engaged just didn't get it. They just wanted to launch another funnel, another Facebook pixel, and another campaign. And it just doesn't work like that. So here's the thing about complex B2B sales. It's a high stake purchase for the purchaser. You need to understand that. And what I mean by that is if you're buying, for example, some software that's deeply integrated into your business, not only are you spending hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, the customer is going to be using your solution for years to come. They're building processes around that. They can't easily unpick it. They need to do their due diligence and they need to use someone they can rely on. This isn't just a quick sale. They need to take their time to understand how it fits within their business. And that is primarily why most B2B clients I work with are so frustrated with their agencies or their marketing teams that have come from other industries because they just don't understand that complex nature. Now, over the next kind of 3 or 4 videos, I'm going to unpack some of the methods we use with our clients to help them win in this market. I'm going to share with you 3 or 4 things. The first is the PACT model that we use. PACT model stands for P is proficiency, having the core capability in your business. A is authority, leading with authority in the market. C is for being really consistent in market, and then the T is having that trust so customers come to you and you're the natural choice. The other model and framework I'm going to talk about is ACT ON. And so the ACT ON process is around the buyer's journey. So it's creating awareness, which is the A, it's consideration, which is the C, and it's tempting or generating interest, which is the T. And then once you've worked through those 3, it's around the option or being the preference for the customer. And then once the customer invests, and I get rid of the I and use the N in that, invests or makes the purchase. So the ACT ON model is awareness, consideration, tempting the customer, you become the option, and then they invest in you. Thirdly, we're going to look at the buyer's journey and why the buyer's journey is so much different than people think from a consumer space and the business space, and really understand the importance of different stakeholders and different drivers that those stakeholders have, and how you can work with those stakeholders to pacify them, to turn them into advocates of your business. So look out for these videos over the next 3 or 4 days or week or so, and you'll really start to understand some of the key tools we use with clients to win in the B2B space.